Welcome to the audiobook series of How to Live on 24 Hours a Day by Arnold Bennett. In this series, we will delve into the invaluable lessons this book offers on mastering the gift of time. Today, we focus on a concept that is crucial to making the most of our time, the daily miracle. Imagine waking up every morning, realizing that you have been given a miracle, 24 hours to do with as you please. The most equal gift in the world, yet it's often the most misused. But what if we change that? What if we could truly live on 24 hours a day? What if every moment mattered? Time, unlike anything else, is given to each person equally. The richest man and the poorest beggar, the busiest executive and the humblest worker, all are given the same amount, 24 hours. In this chapter, we will discuss the daily miracle and how we can unlock the true potential of each day. Let's dive into the wisdom of Arnold Bennett's book and learn how to take full advantage of the time we have. Imagine waking up every morning, realizing that you have been given a miracle, 24 hours to do with as you please. The most equal gift in the world, yet it's often the most misused. But what if we change that? What if we could truly live on 24 hours a day? What if every moment mattered? Time, unlike anything else, is given to each person equally. The richest man and the poorest beggar, the busiest executive and the humblest worker, all are given the same amount, 24 hours. When you wake up in the morning, do you ever stop to think about the sheer miracle of time? You've been given the same 24 hours that anyone else gets. Time is the most democratic resource. It's available to all, regardless of wealth, status, or ability. And yet, how many of us actually stop to appreciate this? How often do we truly value the time that we have? Every single moment is a gift. We may not have control over how we were born or where we come from, but we do have control over how we use our time. It is the one resource that, when used wisely, can transform our lives completely. Yet, many of us continue to live each day as though time were endless, often taking it for granted. Consider your typical day. How much of it is spent on things that truly matter? How much time do we waste in idle thoughts, distractions, or unimportant tasks? The modern world offers endless distractions, pulling our focus in countless directions. From social media scrolling to binge-watching TV shows, there are endless ways to pass time without really achieving anything meaningful. It's easy to fall into the trap of letting your time slip away. But what if, instead of seeing time as something we can waste, we began to view each day as a miracle? What if we approached each 24-hour period as an opportunity to grow, to achieve, to connect with others, and to contribute something meaningful to the world? This shift in mindset doesn't mean we have to work ourselves to the bone every day. It's about intentional living, about choosing to prioritize the things that truly matter to us and eliminating the time spent on activities that don't align with our goals or values. Imagine the difference it would make if we all started our days with the thought that we are in possession of a daily miracle. Time management is a concept we've all heard about, but few of us truly master. The reason most people struggle with managing their time isn't that they don't have enough hours in the day, but because they fail to prioritize effectively. Time doesn't manage itself, we must take control. To get the most out of your 24 hours, it's essential to start by setting clear goals. What do you want to accomplish today? What can you do right now to move closer to your larger ambitions? By setting clear intentions for your day, you're better equipped to use your time wisely and avoid distractions. It's about creating a framework for your day that guides you toward the most important activities, allowing you to complete your tasks with focus and purpose. This doesn't mean you should eliminate leisure or relaxation. In fact, taking time to recharge is crucial. But the key is balance. When you're intentional about how you spend your time, you can make room for both productivity and rest. A key part of this process is also eliminating time-wasting habits. We all have them, moments when we mindlessly scroll through our phones, check social media for the 100th time, or get caught up in tasks that don't really add value to our lives. These small habits, though seemingly insignificant, can add up over time, stealing away precious moments we could have used for personal growth, meaningful connection, or pursuing our goals. By eliminating these habits, you can free up valuable time to invest in the things that matter most to you. One powerful way to reclaim your time is by creating a routine. Routines help eliminate decision fatigue and provide structure to your day. When you know exactly what you're going to do and when, it takes the pressure off your mind and allows you to focus on executing your plan. A well-designed routine also helps you build momentum, creating positive habits that compound over time. Think about the most successful people you know. They often attribute their success to consistent routines, whether it's getting up early, exercising, reading, or setting aside time for deep work. The key is consistency, but there's also something else to remember: flexibility. While routines are essential, they should also be adaptable. Life doesn't always go according to plan. Unexpected events and challenges will arise. Having the flexibility to adjust when needed is just as important as having a routine in place. The key is to stay focused on your priorities, even when things don't go as expected. Finally, let's talk about the importance of rest. We often think of time as something we must constantly use productively, but the reality is that rest is just as important as work. Without rest, our energy wanes, and we become less effective in everything we do. Taking time to relax, sleep, and rejuvenate is crucial for maintaining long-term productivity. It's not about how much time you have, but how you use it. Effective time management isn't just about filling every hour with tasks, it's about finding the right balance between work and rest to make the most of each day. The miracle of time lies in how we choose to spend it. By setting clear goals, eliminating distractions, establishing routines, and embracing rest, we can begin to live each day with purpose and intention. Imagine the transformation that could happen in your life if you treated every 24-hour period as a precious gift. This isn't just about managing your time better, it's about living more fully, more intentionally, and more meaningfully. Time is a miracle. How will you use yours? The choices we make each day, the habits we form, the priorities we set, the activities we engage in, are the building blocks of our lives. We choose what to focus on, how to allocate our energy, and what we give our attention to. The real challenge isn't about having enough time, it's about choosing to spend our time on what truly matters. Think about the things that are important to you: your family, your health, your passions, your personal growth. These are the things that deserve your time. Yet, so often, we allow trivial distractions to hijack our attention. The truth is, the vast majority of our time is spent on things we have chosen to focus on, whether consciously or unconsciously. If we feel like we don't have enough time, it's often because we've allowed our time to be consumed by things that don't align with our true priorities. This realization can be both empowering and eye-opening. Once you accept that you have the power to choose how you spend your time, you can begin to take control of your daily schedule. Many of us allow the day to unfold without a clear plan. We let external factors or the demands of others dictate how we spend our hours. But intentionality is key. By being mindful of how we choose to allocate our time, we can ensure that we are giving our attention to things that move us forward in life. This is where true freedom comes into play, the ability to choose what to prioritize. To start making better choices, you must first understand your values. What truly matters to you? What is worth spending your precious time on? When you get clear on your values, it becomes easier to make decisions that align with them. For instance, if health is a top priority, you'll make time for exercise and healthy meals, even if it means saying no to other distractions. If learning and growth are important, you'll set aside time for reading or skill-building activities. Our choices are influenced by our mindset and perception of time. If we view time as something we can control, we'll be more likely to make intentional choices about how we spend it. On the other hand, if we see time as something that controls us, we're more likely to feel overwhelmed and powerless. So, changing the way we view time can be the first step in taking back control. Another powerful tool for mastering time is setting boundaries. One of the biggest reasons we feel like we don't have enough time is because we fail to set boundaries around our time. We say yes to every request, every invitation, every demand, without considering whether it aligns with our priorities. Setting boundaries means saying no to things that don't serve your goals or values. It's about protecting your time and making sure that it's being spent on the things that matter most. Setting boundaries isn't always easy. It can be uncomfortable, especially when others expect you to conform to their agenda. But learning to say no is one of the most liberating skills you can develop. It allows you to say yes to the things that truly matter. When you set boundaries around your time, you reclaim control of your day and ensure that your energy is focused on your goals. One key area where boundaries are crucial is work-life balance. It's easy to get caught up in the demands of work and forget to make time for yourself, your family, or your hobbies. But time spent working constantly can lead to burnout and stress. It's essential to create boundaries between work and personal time to recharge and maintain a sense of balance. When you make time for rest and relaxation, you actually become more productive in the long run. Another aspect of making better choices with time is focusing on one task at a time. In today's fast-paced world, multitasking is often seen as a necessary skill. But studies show that multitasking can actually reduce our productivity and increase stress. Focusing on one task at a time allows you to give your full attention to the task at hand, improving both the quality and speed of your work. It also gives you a greater sense of satisfaction when you complete a task, as opposed to the scattered feeling of trying to juggle multiple things at once. To start practicing this, try implementing single tasking in your day. Choose one task to focus on and give it your full attention. Whether it's a work task, a personal project, or a conversation with a loved one, be fully present. You'll notice that by eliminating distractions and concentrating on one thing at a time, you'll be able to achieve more and feel less overwhelmed. At the end of the day, the time you have is yours to shape and mold. The decisions you make today, the choices you make about how to spend your time, will determine the life you live tomorrow. If you make intentional, thoughtful choices about how you use your time, you'll find that you have more than enough time to accomplish what matters most. The key to living a fulfilling life isn't about working harder or longer, it's about choosing how to spend your time wisely. Time is the most valuable resource we have, and yet, it's the one that we often squander the most. So how do we effectively manage it? Time management isn't just about scheduling tasks or making to-do lists, it's about consciously creating a framework for how you spend your time, making intentional choices, and constantly reassessing how you can improve. In this part, we will explore the strategies and tools that can help you take control of your time and make each day more productive and fulfilling. First and foremost, planning is essential. Without a plan, it's too easy to get distracted or fall into the trap of doing things that don't add value to your life. Start each day by prioritizing your tasks. What are the most important things you need to accomplish? What can wait? Take a few moments every morning to reflect on your goals for the day and decide which tasks will move you closer to achieving them. A helpful method to plan your day effectively is the Eisenhower matrix, which divides tasks into 4 categories: urgent and important. These tasks require your immediate attention. They should be your top priority. Important, but not urgent. These tasks are crucial to your long-term goals but don't require immediate action. Schedule time to focus on these. Urgent, but not important. These tasks demand your attention but don't significantly impact your goals. Delegate or minimize them. Neither urgent nor important. These are distractions. They can usually be eliminated or ignored. By categorizing your tasks in this way, you can ensure that you're dedicating time to the things that truly matter and not getting caught up in activities that steal your time without offering any real benefit. In addition to planning, setting clear goals is crucial. Time management is ineffective without clear direction. Setting specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, and time-bound, SMART, goals provides a roadmap for your day. It's not just about having a vague idea of what you want to achieve, but being crystal clear on what success looks like. The more specific your goals, the easier it is to break them down into actionable steps. One of the greatest time management challenges people face is procrastination. We all fall into the trap of putting things off, often because the task feels overwhelming, boring, or unclear. Procrastination can be paralyzing, but the solution isn't to force yourself to work harder or faster. The key is to break tasks into smaller, more manageable chunks. When you can focus on one small step at a time, it's easier to overcome that initial resistance and build momentum. Another key principle of effective time management is delegation. We often think we have to do everything ourselves, but this is one of the quickest ways to burn out. Delegating tasks to others, when possible, not only frees up your time but also gives you the opportunity to focus on tasks that require your unique skills and talents. Whether at work, at home, or in other areas of life, delegating allows you to work more efficiently and stay focused on your priorities. Moreover, it's essential to make time for reflection. At the end of each day, take a few moments to reflect on how you spent your time. What went well? What didn't? Did you accomplish what you set out to do? This practice of reflection allows you to see where your time is going and make adjustments for the future. It's easy to get caught up in the rush of life, but when you take a moment to pause and evaluate, you can gain valuable insights that will help you improve your time management going forward. But it's not all about work and productivity. Rest and recovery are just as important as action. Without proper rest, our energy levels plummet, and we become less effective in everything we do. One of the biggest mistakes people make in their quest to manage time is neglecting self-care. Sleep, relaxation, exercise, and downtime are all essential to maintaining high levels of energy and focus. Schedule regular breaks throughout your day to recharge, and make sure you're getting enough sleep each night. When you take care of your body and mind, you're better equipped to take on the demands of the day. To manage your time effectively, you must also embrace flexibility. Life is unpredictable, and things don't always go according to plan. Unexpected events can arise, and things might not go as expected. But that doesn't mean your day is ruined. Flexibility allows you to adapt to changes without losing sight of your goals. Being able to adjust and stay focused on your priorities, even when things don't go as planned, is a crucial aspect of effective time management. Another key to managing your time is eliminating distractions. In the digital age, distractions are everywhere. From the constant ping of notifications on your phone to the endless stream of information on the internet, it's easy to get sidetracked and lose track of time. One powerful way to minimize distractions is by creating focus blocks. Set aside dedicated periods of time to work on a specific task without interruptions. Turn off notifications, close unnecessary tabs, and focus solely on the task at hand. When you give yourself the freedom to concentrate fully on one thing, you'll find that you get more done in less time. Lastly, remember that consistency is the key to long-term success. Time management isn't about being perfect every day, it's about consistently making small improvements. By sticking to a routine, being mindful of your choices, and reflecting on your progress, you'll develop habits that make managing time feel effortless. Over time, these habits will compound, and you'll see a significant improvement in how you spend your days. To truly harness the power of time, one must develop a sense of self-discipline. It's not enough to merely plan your day and make choices about how to spend your time, you must also have the ability to stick to your plans and avoid distractions. Discipline is the bridge between goals and accomplishments, and it's what transforms intentions into results. Without self-discipline, even the best plans will falter. One of the greatest challenges in maintaining discipline is dealing with temptations. In a world filled with distractions and instant gratification, it's easy to lose focus and drift away from our goals. Whether it's the lure of social media, procrastination, or simply giving in to comfort, temptation is a constant battle. But self-discipline is about building resistance to these distractions. It's about training your mind to stay focused on what matters most, even when it's hard or inconvenient. Self-discipline requires a shift in mindset. Instead of viewing tasks as chores or burdens, try to see them as opportunities for growth. Every action you take, every task you complete, is a step towards becoming the person you want to be. When you approach your daily activities with this mindset, it becomes easier to stay motivated and committed. The more you practice self-discipline, the stronger it becomes. Over time, you'll find that staying focused on your goals feels more natural and less like a struggle. A helpful tool in cultivating self-discipline is the practice of small, consistent actions. It's often the small, daily habits that make the biggest impact over time. Whether it's reading a book for 20 minutes each day, exercising for 15 minutes, or spending a few minutes meditating, the consistency of these actions compounds and leads to significant long-term progress. These small actions add up, creating momentum that propels you forward, even on the days when motivation is lacking. Another important aspect of self-discipline is avoiding perfectionism. Many people procrastinate or avoid tasks because they fear not doing them perfectly. But perfectionism is often a form of self-sabotage. It leads to indecision, stress, and inaction. Instead of trying to do everything perfectly, focus on making progress. Commit to doing the best you can in the moment and adjust as necessary. Remember, done is better than perfect. The key to growth is consistency, not perfection. One of the most powerful strategies for building self-discipline is creating systems rather than relying solely on willpower. Willpower can fluctuate, and there will be days when it's hard to stay disciplined. But when you create systems, routines, habits, and structures, you make it easier to stay on track, even when motivation is low. For example, setting up a morning routine that includes exercise, meditation, and planning for the day can help you start the day on the right foot. Similarly, having a system for managing tasks, such as using a to-do list or time blocking, ensures that you stay focused and organized throughout the day. Discipline also involves the ability to delay gratification. In today's world, we're constantly tempted with instant rewards, social media, food, entertainment. But true success comes from the ability to put off short-term pleasures in favor of long-term goals. By delaying gratification, you strengthen your willpower and become more adept at prioritizing what matters most. This doesn't mean completely denying yourself pleasure, rather, it's about finding balance. You can enjoy life's pleasures, but not at the cost of your goals and values. Another key element of self-discipline is self-compassion. It's easy to be hard on ourselves when we slip up or fail to meet our goals. But discipline doesn't mean perfection, it means showing up, even on the days when we fall short. When you make mistakes, instead of beating yourself up, practice self-compassion. Acknowledge the setback, learn from it, and refocus on your next steps. The most disciplined people aren't the ones who never fail, they are the ones who get back on track after failure. Finally, accountability is a powerful tool in building and maintaining self-discipline. Having someone to share your goals with, whether it's a friend, family member, or mentor, creates a sense of responsibility. When you know someone is checking in on your progress, you're more likely to stay committed. It's important to choose someone who will support you and encourage you, but also hold you accountable. This external accountability reinforces your internal discipline and provides an additional layer of motivation. To cultivate self-discipline, remember that it is a lifelong process. It's not about becoming perfect or always making the right choice. It's about making small, consistent improvements every day. Each decision you make to stay disciplined strengthens your resolve and moves you closer to your goals. With time, you'll find that discipline becomes a natural part of who you are, helping you maximize the potential of every day and, ultimately, your life. The final key to mastering your time is to live each day with purpose. When you approach each day with clarity about your values, goals, and priorities, you're able to align your actions with your deeper sense of meaning. Purpose isn't something you find in external circumstances, it's something that comes from within. It's about discovering what truly matters to you and dedicating your time to those things. Living with purpose means understanding that every day is a precious opportunity to make progress, grow, and contribute. It's easy to get caught up in the routine of daily life and let the days slip by without much thought. But when you live with purpose, each day becomes intentional. You wake up knowing why you're doing what you're doing. Whether it's working towards a career goal, nurturing your relationships, or pursuing a personal passion, having a clear sense of purpose brings direction and meaning to your time. One of the best ways to find your purpose is to ask yourself what truly fulfills you. What activities make you feel alive? What causes you to feel a sense of accomplishment? These are the clues to your purpose. If you're unsure about what you're meant to do, start by paying attention to the moments in which you feel most engaged, energized, and satisfied. These are often the activities that align with your core values and purpose. In addition to fulfillment, purpose gives you resilience. Life is filled with challenges, obstacles, and setbacks. But when you have a strong sense of purpose, you're more likely to push through the hard times. Purpose acts as a compass, guiding you through the storms and helping you stay focused on your long-term vision. Without purpose, it's easy to get discouraged or distracted by setbacks. But when you're clear about why you're doing something, you can keep going, even when things get tough. Time management and purpose are inextricably linked. When you're living with purpose, it's easier to make decisions about how to spend your time. Your purpose serves as a filter for every choice you make. When you know what matters most to you, you can prioritize accordingly. You stop wasting time on things that don't align with your purpose and focus more on the things that bring you closer to your goals. This makes time feel less like a series of ticking hours and more like a meaningful journey toward fulfillment. Moreover, living with purpose allows you to make meaningful contributions. When you focus your time and energy on what truly matters, you're not just working toward personal success. You're also contributing to something larger than yourself, whether it's your community, your family, or the world. Purpose provides the motivation to give your best, to make a difference, and to leave a legacy. The reward of living with purpose isn't just the achievement of your own goals, it's the impact you have on others along the way. One powerful way to live with purpose is to establish a daily ritual or practice that reminds you of your purpose. This can be something as simple as writing down your goals each morning, meditating on your values, or reviewing the larger vision you have for your life. These rituals help keep your purpose at the forefront of your mind and allow you to stay aligned with your long-term vision, no matter what daily distractions or challenges arise. Another important aspect of living with purpose is being present in each moment. It's easy to get caught up in future goals or past regrets, but purpose calls us to live in the present moment. When you focus on the present, you can fully engage in the task at hand, whether it's work, spending time with loved ones, or pursuing a hobby. Being present enhances the quality of your experience and ensures that you're making the most of every moment. Purpose also provides a sense of gratitude. When you are clear about your values and what truly matters, you begin to appreciate the time you have and the opportunities available to you. Gratitude shifts your perspective, allowing you to see the value in everyday activities. It reminds you that even the smallest tasks can be meaningful when they align with your purpose. This mindset not only enhances your experience of time but also fosters a deeper sense of contentment and joy in life. Ultimately, the reward of living with purpose is a sense of fulfillment that no material success can match. Purpose gives your life meaning and brings satisfaction that comes from knowing you are living in alignment with your values. When you spend your time doing things that matter to you, you feel a deeper sense of peace, joy, and accomplishment. The greatest success is not about having more time or achieving more things, it's about living with intention, making the most of the time you have, and leaving a positive impact on those around you. Thank you for taking the time to listen to the Daily Miracle. We hope that the insights shared in this book have inspired you to reflect on how you can manage your time more effectively and live each day with greater purpose and intention. Remember, the power to transform your daily life is in your hands. By making mindful choices, prioritizing your most important goals, and maintaining discipline, you can truly unlock the potential of each day. Embrace the art of time management, cultivate self-discipline, and always seek to live with purpose. These are the keys to living a fulfilled and successful life. If you enjoyed this audiobook, be sure to subscribe to our channel for more inspiring content like this. We would love to hear your thoughts. Drop a comment, share your feedback, and tell us how you plan to apply these lessons to your own life. For more content on personal growth, time management, and living with purpose, visit our YouTube channel, Limitless Growth.